Hello and welcome, fellow cycling fans, to the preview of a mountainous stage 4 of the Tour de France 2024, the first real test in the mountains for the GC favorites, namely Tadej, Pogačar and Jonas Vingegaard are battling it once again on Col du Galibier. Before we dive into this short stage, only 140 kilometers from Pinerolo to Valloire, let's do a quick recap of stage 3, a sprinter stage won by Girmay in front of Gaviria and Deli Philipsen was missing in action. Van der Poel crashed, and Richard Carapaz takes the yellow jersey thanks to finishing in 14th position. He was led home by Marin Vandenberg, so congratulations to Team EF. They take the yellow jersey. Pogačar is now second. Evenepoel and Vingegaard are all with the same time. A lot of riders were held by the crash, including Pogačar, Evenepoel and Vingegaard, but Carapaz wasn't, and that's why he takes the yellow jersey. In the points classifications, Abrahamsen still leads. That's very interesting. In the KOM, he leads as well, in front of Madua and Van den Broek. It will be really interesting to see who will go in the breakaway tomorrow, as Col du Galibier is a Henri Desange souvenir. That means it brings 40 points in the KOM classifications, so whoever passed that climb first will probably hold the polka dot jersey all the way through the first, maybe even a part of second week, as there are not a lot of or category or highest climbs in the race. So stage 4 from Pinerolo back to France. First we are passing through the mythical climb Sestriere, 39.9 kilometers at 3.7%, one of the longest climbs in the world, for sure in Europe. Before that climb we have a sprint in Castel del Bosco, so I don't expect the breakaway to form before that sprint, as the sprinters team will try to push the pace, especially Mats Pedersen, Brian Coquard. Those kind of guys can take a lot of points at that sprint. So then on the climb to Sestriere, we will probably see a breakaway forming. Someone from UNOX will be there for sure. Maybe Abrahamsen to try to hold that polka dot KOM jersey. Lenny Martinez, David Godou are shifting time, so they are a good options for the breakaway as well. EF, well, now they have a yellow jersey, but for sure they will try to go with maybe Ben Healy, maybe Alberto Bettiol, who knows. DSM will be on the attack again. EF, Lotto Destiny. A lot of teams will try to go in a breakaway, as this stage offers a nice opportunity for the breakaway win. However, we saw in the past that those short stages, including with a lot of climbing, tend to go to the GC guys, and it's still first week. So probably UAE is going to try and see in what kind of shape Jonas Vingegaard really is, as okay, Code the San Luca was the first test, but it's just 2 kilometers. This is the real beast, Col du Galibier. Before the Col du Galibier, we have this Col de Montgenèvre, 8.3 kilometers at 5.9%. Then a nice valley, and the main dish of the day, Col du Galibier, 23 kilometers at 5.1%. We will look at this climb in a bit more detail later. It is 2,642 meters, the highest point of this race, and also bonus seconds are at stake at the top. After the summit of Col du Galibier, we have some 20 kilometers of straight, rather downhill terrain, and the finish in Valloire. So this is called Du Galibier climb. It starts really shallow, some 2% in the first 4 kilometers. Then next 10 kilometers are pretty steady at 5%, but last 9% are where the things can get heated. 6, 6, 6, 8, 6, 9, 5, 5.5, 9% towards the top. So a lot of opportunities for attacking tomorrow. Will UAE maybe even try to send a rider or two on the Sestriere? They have Ayuso, they have Almeida. Red Bull also has Vlasov and Hindley. A lot of teams have that second option. Maybe Ineos can try with Pitcock. It will be a really interesting race dynamics tomorrow on this stage 4. So let's look at the weather at the Col du Galibier. It's going to be pretty cold, some 8 9 degrees, some wind 3 and 4 meters per second. Nothing important, I think, for those kind of mountains, but it's chilly, it's not hot anymore. And in the Valloire it will be some 13 14 degrees by the time the race finishes, so pretty nice weather for cycling. Pogacar, I think, will enjoy this weather much more than those extreme weather with a lot of heat. Before we move on to the bookmakers favorites, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a preview of a Grand Tour stage ever again. Ring that notification bell and tell me in the comments who do you think is going to win tomorrow. Bookmakers have Pogacar as the favorite once again, and once again with similar odds of 3 in front of Vingegaard and Evenpool. Tom Pidcock, always a good option on those downhill finishes. Peyo Bilbao, Derek G, yes, they are good options. Maybe even for the breakaway. We saw in last year's Tour that Jai Hindley won from a similar stage. It was stage 5 to La Rune. Giulio Ciccone, always wishing to go in a breakaway and fight for those KOM points. Primož Roglic, Carapaz, Wout Poels, Lenny Martinez, Alberto Bettiol, like I said, maybe they are going to attract. Jon Izagirre is a good option for the breakaway. He has some points in the KOM classification as well as Valentin Madua. So if you are playing Tour de France Fantasy, tell me in the comments. Those guys are a good option for the breakaway. So who is my pick? Well, once again, I have to go with Pogacar. I don't see anyone dropping him on this stage. He will finish in the first group, and I will count on his sprint to win this stage. Maybe even he can go alone. I don't really see that happening tomorrow. Short stage, still early in the tour, but who knows? Maybe he can break everyone on the Col Galibier. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it if you like my comment. Have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the preview of stage 5. Bye!